When was the knowledge forbidden though?
Well, it wasn't given to mankind. It was given to mankind through, according to the text, it was given to mankind out of order, meaning, meaning
You
these.
mean they didn't get a chance to figure it out themselves. That's what you meaning, right?
Yeah, I guess if there's an order, right, and you're in line, and the object is to get the food, but you cut. Now that's wrong. Now you need to go to the back of the line. There's consequences and all this, and you're just trying to get to the food. But if you don't do it in the order that it's laid out to do it in, now it's looked at as bad. So I'm asking,
Yeah. So
since it
I'm
came
not
through.
I'm not I wouldn't say it's welding that that's talking about, but it could have something to do with alchemy that Unc is talking about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and I fuck with that too. So I don't see nothing evil about it. But that would explain how the Egyptians had a lot of gold plated stuff. You know what I'm saying? Alchemy,
Yeah,
fam. Messing with chemicals and metal. That's what you
yeah.
talking about. That don't got
Well,
nothing
but
to do with
see,
welding. But I'm
well,
gonna tell you this:
welding
welding,
is doing it.
welding, and gold plating is the same chemistry.
There's my point. So that's all I'm saying.
It's,
Is it
it's the
bad or
same
is it not
chemistry.
bad?
So just like this power supply, so it wouldn't really be knowledge of metals. It'd be knowledge of electricity. So nigga, when you turn your light switch on, is that subscribing to the shit that the fallen angels gave you?
Well, that's my point. And see, this is my whole point.
Nigga, when you
Elon,
This
put
is
a light bulb
Elon,
in, nigga,
Elon
is
Musk
that
is from that
subscribing
era,
to
nigga.
fallen angel technology?
Elon
And
Musk
but
is
this,
from
on
that
top
era,
of
nigga.
that, on top of that, who was grace truly for? I'm just saying though.
yeah. See, okay, he's on his Bosco though.
I'm just
He hit us
saying
with
though.
the he hit us with the Bosco blood 100.
Hey, y'all. Hey, don't forget, Elon Musk is South African too, nigga.
He's an
No,
African American, not you, nigga.
right. But no, but see, this is the questions that I got, right? Because I'm not asking the question to point fingers. I'm asking the question to provoke thought, right? And it's like, if we got these texts saying that the working of metals, that means if you wear a chain, that's fallen angel stuff. If you drive a car, that's fallen angel stuff because they work that metal into a shape of a car. If you, whatever it is, that's fallen angel stuff. Is it bad, right? And so when you ask the question, if you deal with fallen angelical information, is it bad? Most people would say, yeah. Then you start to ask them questions like this, then they start to say, ah.
Oh,
So,
Adam, I got
I'm
one
not
for
gonna
you.
give you I'm gonna give you this. You got a brain, you got two hands and eyes, and they were given to you to create, nigga. That's what our hands do. That's our functional. In the animal kingdom, we're creators. You know what I'm
mhm.
saying? We create everything that we need, our necessities of life. We make tools and all that shit. Now, if you saying that the fallen angels gave us the ability to make tools, then shit, I don't know
Okay,
about that one,
look,
man.
I think fallen angels are just angles, angles of light. I don't take angel as someone with wings that's got a weird body and all this extra shit. I take it as angles of light. But
You
Adam, I
think
got a
of them
question.
as men.
I got
That's
a
what I
I got a
think of
question for
men.
you, Adam. Adam,
Mm.
are you standing up or sitting down?
Sitting down,
What are you sitting in?
a seat, a car seat.
So you know that was all made out of pagans. Would that be considered a sin?
That's what I just asked. That's what I
Yeah,
just asked. If you
yeah.
use a car, that's the same stuff,
I,
right?
I,
So is that bad?
but I use the example that you're in. You're currently sitting. Would do you consider that bad?
That's my point. See, I don't want to give
Okay.
my
All
answer
right.
away when
All
that's the
right.
point
All right.
of what
I'm
I'm
gonna
trying
back
to
out. I'm
do.
gonna back out of here.
I'm trying to provoke the thought and just mess around with it a little bit.
Oh, you
You know what I'm
provoked it.
saying?
Oh, you provoked it. Oh, now I'm
But
thinking.
You not see, that's what I'm saying. It goes back to, we not the ones that's lacking in knowledge. So the thought that you're provoking has already been provoked and well thought about and processed and ran through and like, wow, I'm doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? And so
well, I just want to know
all
if
it
people
is
thought it
That's
was
is,
good
around
or
here.
bad. I just
Around
wanted to
here is
know if
ass.
people thought it was good or it was bad, right? Because if you say, "Oh, it's fallen angel," and they gave us some information, is it bad? Most people gonna say, "Yeah, yeah, it's bad," right? But then when you start to point out the type of shit that they so-called prescribed, then they start talking about, "Oh, well, I don't know," right? So my thing
yeah,
is
I do
since I'm
know. I know
letting the cat
exactly
out the
what you're
bag,
talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. Nigga.
you see what I'm saying? So all I'm saying
Don't say I
is
don't know, nigga, because I know, nigga.
yeah. So all I'm saying is I'm just thought provoking. But the reality is they're pseudepigraphical writings. Pseudo meaning fictitious writings. You know what I'm saying? They're stories that were made up for either teaching methodologies or you know what I'm saying, just whatever they were made up for. They're not biblical writings. They're not biblical writers because some of these pseudo apocryphal texts are what you would call the apocrypha, right? Because that information comes from that, right? The book of Enoch and how the watchers fell and slept with women and gave men. That comes from the book of Enoch that people say is a biblical, godly inspired book. But then it's like, well, wait a minute. If this is a godly inspired book, and it's saying that these fallen angels gave us the information on how to work metal, precious metals, and turn stones into weaponry and taught us the art of war and all this other shit. Then, like you said, Styles, is turning on your lights evil? Is driving a car evil?
See, and this where it go, Cuddy, because nothing is done without the Most High's authority. You know what I'm saying? He's all knowing. He knows the future before it even happened. You know what I'm saying? So he knew what his angels was going to do, and he knew where the information that they knew was going to go. It came to us. That was by design. You know what I mean? It was by design.
So then here's another question. Here's another question. If God is all knowing, right? Omnipotent, all knowing, right? Then how does free will come into play? How do you have free will if God already know what you're gonna do? Wouldn't
It
that be
wouldn't. It wouldn't exist if he didn't make
so?
it so.
If he didn't what?
It wouldn't exist if he didn't make it so. You know what I mean?
So my question is
So
though,
each one
but
of
how
us
do
as
you
an individual, he knew how far we was gonna go. You know what I mean?
but my question is if he knows everything, then how do we have free will? Because at that point you would just be doing what he knew you was gonna do. So there's really no free will, i.e., he laid it out for you to make this choice. So it's not really free will.
It really
Yeah, but he says that is free will. So how is there free will, but he knows everything we gonna do?